The Orioles are in third place in the AL East. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Red Sox are second in the division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Indians pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dethroned the Royals 12-1. Looking at the standings, the Indians are in...
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Warren Spahn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you're watching one of the best to ever take the mound. Over 300 career wins. What he's done in his career has been absolutely spectacular. And he's still going strong. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7 spot can stay hot. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he does.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Number 36, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real solid year so far. You can see 15 wins on the season. Looking to add to that total right here.
23.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Hit hard to short. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threaten to score our first run of the night.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner toward short, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing. To left for the Mets. After one, no score.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher, Joe Torre.
Joe Torre is at the plate as he watches ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a screwball taken for a called strike, 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him. Number 2 will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Number 23 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting sixth,
Sandy Alomar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Charlie Smith strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up and reined in, one away.
batting seventh, the
Roy
shortstop.
McMillan will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Softly hit out toward short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Second baseman.
Number six
Number
will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Warren Spahn will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. But this is a big-time chance.
The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. Number 19 will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, Tommy Aaron.
Tommy Aaron comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Number 36 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Number 23 will come up to start things out in their half of the 3rd. Plenty of opportunities for him those first 2 innings, but nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've had their chances. 5 hits already, but they just haven't been able to make anything stand up.
Number 43 is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Striding into the box, Jim Hickman. He reached on a single in his first try. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Aaron is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, number 7.
Number 7 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Number 43 will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Number 43.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder
Hank Aaron digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is in there.
now batting.
Joe Torre will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike one. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Jones is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Catcher.
Stepping in, Yogi Berra. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Roy McMillan stands in.
Batter, number 11, shortstop, Roy McMillan.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, number 2.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
Sacrifice attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a pickoff play at second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Push to the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Tommy Aaron is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Number 6 steps in now.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, number 6.
Hot shot to third. Reined in. And taken in out there for the first out.
The pitcher, number 3.
Warren Spahn will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Number 43 is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter, number 23.
Number 23 steps into the box. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aaron will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. 6th. Number 36 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Pitcher, number 36.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone. Number 43 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs. But hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Mac Jones will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. We are still scoring. Jim Hickman will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And maybe a chance for our first run. He's in with a leadoff double.
It looked like he got a fairly good read on this ball. You see him try to time his leap here, but it's just out of his reach in center. Once it's by him, this turns into an easy double.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Oh, what a great throw.
number 21.
Jones will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Settling in now, Yogi Berra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Roy McMillan strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Clay Carroll will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Carroll.
Number 6 will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. That's popped up out towards short right field. Aaron moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 31 will come in and pitch now.
For the New York Mets, number 31.
Hank Aaron will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hickman sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Joe Torre will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Number 2 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Number 6 has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. Number 3 is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 43 is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Number 23 stands in. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Jim Hickman will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cisco will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 26.
Leading off the inning, Sandy Alomar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Outside, 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Felipe Alou will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Number 46 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Lee May will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Number 43 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Nolan Ryan will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Number 43 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Number 46 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Eddie Matthews will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 22.
Number 7 steps in now.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing third base, number 45.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. To short, hit hard. Alomar scoops it up. A quick out number 1.
Now back.
Jones gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, catcher.
Into the box, Yogi Berra. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
This is hit softly to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Mac Jones will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Fastball called for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Hank Aaron will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Tug McGraw is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Hank Aaron gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In there, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit to third. Smith takes it in. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Joe Torre makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 2-0. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.